Man, it is good to be back. NHL regular season recap. Night 110, just 2 games tonight, but better than no games, am I right? We have the Avs and the Rangers kicking things off. And this one, as expected, is a pretty good one. Surprisingly low scoring between Alex Georgiev and Jonathan Quick, but Jonathan Quick comes out victorious in overtime in this one. Nate McKinnon opens the scoring with his 32nd of the year from Makar and Josh Manson. We go all the way to the third before the Rangers tie it. Artemi Panarin with his 31st on a nice little wheel around the entire offensive zone before he snipes it top shelf on Georgie. And then in the overtime, it's Alexei Lafreniere with his 13th of the year. Quick with the assist on this one, as well as Mika Zibanejad, and it's a 2-1 overtime victory for the Rangers. Despite their little skid before the All-Star game, they're still first in the Metro. The Avs, of course, still first in the Central as well, with the Jets and Stars not too far behind, but they do pick up at least the 1 point in this one. Again, a 2-1 overtime victory for the Rangers. And the second and final game tonight is between the Leafs and New York Islanders. Always a fun one, thanks to John Tavares. And the Islanders get it done in this one also. Matt Barzal opens the scoring in the first, and then Mitch Marner ties it pretty early on in the second on a goal that Sorokin probably wants back. He was kind of cheating for the pass on it, and Marner just roofs it on him. So good shot from Marner, not a great goal to give up from Sorokin. McLean scores about 2 minutes after that to tie it, to make it 2-1 Islanders. We head to the third where none other than John Tavares scores to tie it at 2. But with just over 2 minutes remaining, it's the former Leaf Pierre Engvall in perfectly fitting Leafs fashion that scores the game winner for the Islanders, and this one ends in regulation with a final of 3-2. Sorokin, the better of the two goalies here, 35 of 37 for him, while Samsonov just 26 of 29. Not a bad game from him, a couple breakaways, one of which, of course, ended up being a goal, but nonetheless, a pretty entertaining back-and-forth game here as well. The Islanders come up on top. It's a good night for the New York teams, and that's going to be it for NHL regular season recap, night 110. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow with our first big night of games since before the All-Star break. Talk to you then.